Hello everyone. So far we have made granny square, triangle, pentagon, rectangle, another triangle and granny circle. Today we will make granny hexagon. Now if you remember, for granny square we made 4 clusters in our ring. For triangle we made 3 and for pentagon we made 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So any idea how many clusters we will make in hexagon? We will make 6 clusters. So let's start. To start, let's make slip knot. And chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have made 4 chains and we will go back in the first chain. Wrap yarn around our crochet hook and slip through the first 2 loops. Now we will make 3 chains and 2 double crochets in this ring. If you can see, let's make first double crochet, second, so we have made 1 cluster. We will make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and come back in the ring and make next cluster. Remember, we are going to make 6 clusters in this tiny space. We are on our second cluster. This is our second cluster. Chain 2. We will crochet above this loose end. This is our third cluster now. Two chains and next cluster. So if we had been making granny square, we would have made chain 2 and joined here. But we are making hexagon, so we will make 2 more. So after making 2 chains, I will make another cluster. Now it's becoming difficult to So we have made 2 and now we are going to make third double crochet. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 2 and this is going to be our last cluster. And I am at the end of my color as well. Okay, let's start next color. Slip knot, So instead of using this yarn, I have made this slip knot here, and I will use this other color to complete. Slip through 2 and slip through all. Chain 2, and in first chain 3, okay, this is our first round. Granny Hexagon. Let's continue. So for the next round, again we will make chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Turn our work and first cluster, chain 2 and second cluster. Above a cluster, chain 1. You can also try it with 2 chains and see which result you prefer. And next cluster. 1, 2 and 3, chain 2 and second cluster. Above a cluster, we will make chain 1, and in next chain 2 space we will make our next cluster. 1, 2 and 3, chain 2 and second cluster. 1, 2, 3. Above a cluster, chain 1. In chain 2 space we will make 2 clusters and 2 chains. This is our first cluster and this is our 2 chains, and now we will make second cluster. Above a cluster, chain 1, and in chain 2 space we will make our next 2 clusters. Chain 2, above a cluster, chain 1, and in this chain 2 space we are going to make last set of clusters for this round. Chain 2 and second cluster. And third double crochet, chain 1, and in the first chain 3 we will slip stitch it. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have made 2 rounds. For third round I'm going to change color, and then in any of these spaces I will start my next round. Let's start here. Make a slip stitch, make a slip stitch and make 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. make 2 more double crochets, chain 1, in chain 2 space we will make 2 clusters, chain 2 and next cluster, chain 1 and 1 cluster, let's quickly finish this round. Chain 1, now we are in our last chain 2 space. Before that we will make 1 chain and then proceed to make 2 clusters. Our first cluster, chain 2 space and last cluster of this round. Second and third, last chain 1, and in this chain 3 we will make our slip stitch. This is our Granny Hexagon. Let's compare it with our pentagon and our triangle, and this is our square. So you can have fun making these shapes, join them and make wonderful projects with them. See you next time.